Yo guys, what is going on? It's Luke here and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be talking about how you can get a better KD in World War 2. Now at the moment I've got like a 4.6 KD, so I kind of know what I'm talking about when it comes to getting a good KD. Now this kind of relates to every single COD, to be honest, but there are there's a few tips that are to do with World War 2 in general, but this is just pretty much like every COD. This is kind of the same. So let's just get straight into this. So the number one thing is probably going to be accuracy. Now obviously you need a good accuracy to get a better KD, because you need to get those shots on target and you need to be the first one, and you need to the first one to kill the enemy, because if you're missing your shots then you're just going to die over and over again. But if you guys do want to know how to get a better accuracy, I've made a whole entire video on that, so make sure to go ahead and watch that. I'll leave it in the comments or I'll leave a link in the description, so make sure to go ahead and check that out if you guys want to know how to get a better accuracy, because that's probably the most important thing to get a better KD. However, this next tip is going to be knowing the spawn or map knowledge and stuff like that. So for example, on this map I know a lot of people, like this building here is quite a good building to like hold down, because it has windows to look into the spawn, so you can go, like on this map I stay around this basic area where I'm now, because it's a good way to control the spawns. A lot of people are always going to be coming in this location, so obviously it's a really good way. Now this tip kind of comes with like, obviously the more you play the more you're going to be able to know the map knowledge. Like for people who have just got the game, you might not be as good with map knowledge, but obviously I've played the game a lot, so I know pretty much every single spawn location. I know pretty much every single like area people are going to be, and I just know I just have a lot of map knowledge. Now another thing is to be smart when it comes to gunfights. Now for example, as you saw there, like that guy was shooting at me, that guy was spraying at me, so I hid behind that wall and I took the time to run back and get behind cover, because I knew I would probably most end up dying if I didn't. If I tried challenging that guy right there, I would have most probably died, because he was aiming at me and his gun, he was just spraying at me so much. So I took cover, regenerated health a little bit, because if I didn't regenerate he would have just one-shotted me and killed me, but I took time to regenerate my health and then I went. Now another thing is, for example, let's say you go down, like for example on like point to Hock, like there's a lot of small areas with like trenches, and there's like a left, right, and there's like loads of like little alleyway bits, if you know what I mean. So like for example, if you're coming from down one trench and you see two people in front of you cross down to like your right, make sure to check the left before you go after those people. Like most people, if they see like two people run out in front of them, then they're going to go straight for those kills. They're just going to chase them and shoot them in the back. However, that's not what you want to do. You need to check the other areas where those enemies just came from, just in case there's another enemy, because if there's another enemy then you're just going to completely die. You're just going to get shot in the back from that last guy. Also guys, watch this right now. See that turn on? You got to make plays like that. Obviously I play COD a lot, so I can do stuff like that. It will take time to be able to turn on people like that. But yeah, also there's a lot of like settings you can do to get a better KD. Like for example, I play claw. If you guys don't know what that is, then it's just the way you hold your controller, where you can shoot at the same time as like jumping and stuff, which that helps with jump shotting and drop shotting and like turning on people like that. But yeah, there's other things that people do, like stick and move or play tactical. Now tactical allows you to I'm not sure what it allows you to do, like what buttons is which, because I've never actually used it, but it allows you to like jump at the same time as shooting and stuff like that. So I definitely recommend you guys trying out a different layout to your settings, like use tactical, or maybe, I'm not sure if it's actually in this game, but there's something called bumper jumper. A lot of people use this in jetpacks CODs, and basically that's where you use your bumpers to actually jump. And another thing is stick and move as well. That's a really good one. Stick and move is basically where you press your stick in to jump. So a lot of people use that because then you can just jump at the same time as shooting. So that is really good to use. So make sure to go ahead and like mess around with one of those. Try and get used to one. If you're like a player who plays a default setting, then you're going to be at a massive disadvantage because everyone nowadays, they play a different setting. They play like stick and move, claw. They have scuffs or elite controllers or whatever, and they have those controllers and stuff give people a massive advantage. It is kind of unfair for people who can't really afford one, but yeah, definitely go ahead and try and get used to a different setting just so you can jump at the same time as shooting. It honestly is a massive tip. Like I play claw once again and it has helped me out so much. Now the next tip is going to be to use trip mines. Now you guys might be thinking, who the hell uses trip mines? But trust me, trip mines is probably the best lethal in this game. I put trip mines on every single class I have, and it basically just gives me a free kill. Like as you saw before, I put a trip mine down in that little alley down there where I just looked there. I put it down there, and that's because I know that that's a high traffic area. So if you have a trip mine, just put it in a high traffic area, and then obviously, like for example, put it like near a spawn point or something, because people are going to spawn, they're going to go down that alley, and then they're going to get killed, and it's basically a completely free kill. I have this on every single one of my classes, and when I tell people it, they always laugh at me and think it's stupid to use them, but trust me, definitely use trip mines. Yeah, they are really annoying to get killed by, but like, just use them. Like, why not? If people are using them against you, then you should use them against them. But the last tip, guys, is going to be, I've got a few last tips to be. So obviously running streaks is obviously a good way because you get streak kills. Running in parties, so that means like team up with your friends, so there's more good players than bad players on your team. And another one is going to be use expeditionary. Now this expeditionary allows you to regenerate your trip mines, so that means you can place trip mines everywhere on the map. But anyway guys, that is it for today's video. Make sure to go ahead and drop a like and sub if you are new and you like this video. If it did help you in any way whatsoever as well, make sure to drop a sub. I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
He's hit! Shit, he's hit!